In this video, we're going to explain the special right angle triangles. So the special right angles triangles are definitely right angle, but when do we use them? We know that the Pythagoras theorem, we talked about it, if you have A, B, and C, so a squared plus b squared is going to be c squared. So when do you use this theorem? When you have a right angle triangle and you have two sides and you want the third. If you're given two sides and you want the third, you use the Pythagoras theorem. However, the special right angle triangle, you use them when you have a right angle triangle, but you only have one side and you want to determine the other two sides. So we have two special right angle triangles, the 30, 60, 90 and the 45, 45, 90. So the 30, 60, 90 is given by this ratio, and you'll have this in your formula sheet on the test. So we know that the smallest side must be opposite to the smallest angle. So if this is the 30 and this is the 60, so the smallest side is going to be opposite to the 30, so this is going to be your x. The side opposite to the 60 is x root 3, and the side opposite to the 90 is 2x. And this is something that you don't need to memorize. It's a fixed ratio that is going to be given with you on the test. So you just need to know that the side opposite to the 90 is twice the side opposite to the 30. So if this is x, this is going to be 2x. And the side opposite to the 60 is going to be x root 3. And this is the middle-sized side. So you might have three different questions on this. He might give you the side opposite to the 30, or the one opposite to the 60, or the one opposite to the 90, and ask you to get the other two sides, or one of the other two sides. So let's start by the easiest. So here, if I gave you that this is 30 and this is 4, I always like writing the values or the ratio on the sides once I see them. And it depends on the position of the angle. So if this is the 30, then I know that the side opposite to the 30 is going to be x. So I put here, this is equal to the x. If this is the 60, then from my triangle, I know that the side opposite to the 60 is going to be x root 3. And the side opposite to the 90 is going to be 2x. Since you know that your x is 4, then this means that this side is going to be 4 root 3. And since your x is 4 again, so this is going to be 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8. So you succeeded in getting the other two sides using the ratio by only knowing one side, which was the 4. This was the only one that is given. Let's try the same triangle. But if you have this, the 60 is the one that is given, and let's make this 5, let's say. So the first thing we do is that we put our ratio. So remember that the side opposite to the 30 is going to be x. So this is your x. The one opposite to the 60 is x root 3. So this is going to be your x root 3. And the one opposite to the 90 is 2x. Since you have 5, which is the side opposite to the 60, which is x root 3, this makes your x, by division, it's going to be 5 over root 3. 5 over the square root of 3, this is just your x, which is the side here, opposite to the 30, so this is going to be the 5 over root 3. And the side opposite to the 90 is twice this, so it's going to be 2 multiplied 5 over root 3, which is going to be 10 over root 3, so this is your side opposite to the 90. What if you have, if you are given the side opposite to the 90 to be, let's say, 12. And again, this is your 30, and the 30 and the 60 position could change, but the hypotenuse, which is opposite to the 90, is always going to be the same. So you start again by putting your ratio. So the one opposite to the 30, you put here the x. You put here the x root 3 opposite to the 60. And opposite to the 90, you put 2x. So in this case, your 2x is 12. So your x is going to be 6. So this makes the side opposite to the 30 6, because we said the side opposite to the 30 is going to always be half the side opposite to the 90. And the side opposite to the 60 is x root 3. Now that I know that x is just 6, so this is 6 over root 3. In the same manner, we have the 45, 45, 90 triangle. And this one is even easier, because if you have two sides to be 45, two angles to be 45, then the sides opposite to these angles must be equal. And the third side is x root 2. And again, you have this ratio on your exam. So I have two possible settings here. Let's start with the easier. If I'm given that this is 45 and this is the 90 and this is 3. So the question is, find the other two sides using only one side. So since this is 90, 45, and 45, again, we start by putting our ratio. So this is x, and this is x root 2. So now that you know that your x is 3, so this is going to be 3 root 2. And this is going to be 3 as well. And final question, what if you have the side opposite to the 90 to be 8, and you want the other two, and this is 45. So I put my ratio first, x opposite to the 45, opposite to the other 45 is going to be x as well, and opposite to the 90 is going to be x root 2. So this would make the x from this, x is going to be 8 over root 2, since you're dividing by root 2. So the side opposite to the 45 here is going to be 8 over root 2, and the x here is going to be 8 over root 2 again. So we said that we use the special right angle triangle when you have a right angle triangle. This is the first thing you need to have. And also when you have one side and one the other two. The triangles must be either 30, 60, 90 or 45, 45, 90 for you to be able to use this ratio.